Yeah.
I'm looking for a transporter.
I'm listening.
He's back in the game.
What do you know?
It's more than a kidnapping.
What are you gonna do?
Find the guy responsible.
What's this?
You should go.
Out the car, all of you now.
No one's getting out of the car. Now drive.
Seatbelts now.
When it comes to the film business, the action thriller genre is regarded as the most profitable genre. The reason behind this are a simple storyline, good action sequence with a touch of thrill. That's why today's video is about such a series that has all these elements. This series helped Jason Statham to make his name as an action star, and the rest is history. So welcome to our channel, The Film Gossips. And today, we will tell you every detail about the Transporter series which you need to know. If you haven't watched this series, then you have been warned about spoilers ahead.
This was a favor. I don't usually do this sort of a job.
I thought you were a professional driver.
A different kind of driving.
The Transporter series has 4 films and each film has an independent storyline. The first film, which was released in 2002, revolves around a former special operations soldier, Frank Martin. He is the protagonist and main character of this franchise. After his discharge from the army, he becomes a high-skilled mercenary. He delivers anything, anywhere for anyone with the right price. But Frank is a man who has strict rules and protocols for his profession. In the first chapter, Frank broke his rule and opened a package, which he was delivering. After opening the bag, he finds out a young Chinese woman whom he was delivering. This woman is running from human traffickers and Frank helps her in doing so.
It was supposed to be an easy assignment.
The first part is based on this story where Frank fights with bad men and helps innocent people to get free. In the second installment, Frank moves to America where he is hired by a wealthy family. Frank chauffeurs a young boy to his family and considered young boy Jack only a package. Soon Jack and Frank developed a bond and became friends. Everything was going fine until the boy is kidnapped by the antagonist of this part. After saving Jack, Frank discovers a conspiracy involving biological weapons and he must save everyone from it. The third installment of this series also involves a rescue mission done by Frank. This time a package which he has to deliver attracts many culprits armed with heavy ammunition. The package which he has to deliver is a girl named Valentina, the daughter of a minister. Throughout this movie, Frank and Valentina are running from bad men until Frank kills the main villain and saves Valentina's life. These 3 parts are sequels and the 4th one, which was released in 2015, is a reboot of this series.
Hello, Frank.
Who is this?
You and your friends took something from me, and I've taken something from you. I'll give you 12 hours to find your father before I kill him.
Featuring a new cast, the role of Frank Martin was played by Ed Sheeran. This time, Frank helps his package to get revenge against a Russian mobster and steal his money. After gaining some popularity through Guy Ritchie films, Jason Statham was looking for new projects. Although he was a newbie at that time, his potential was noticed by Louis Leterrier, a French director and writer. Luc Besson, who produced and wrote this series, was looking for a perfect match. He, along with Robert Mark, developed the character of Frank Martin but needed a director. Louis, who made his name in French cinema by doing some small but successful projects, took interest in Besson's script. The main idea was to make a movie with Western-style action, but they changed their mind and agreed to make a first movie with Chinese martial arts. For this purpose, Corey Yuen, the famous Hong Kong action director and choreographer, was hired to direct action sequence of Frank. So Louis and Corey directed the first part of the series, which was distributed by 20th Century Fox in the USA. Now let's have a look on the cast. After the script was approved, the casting was a hard process for the producer and director. It was difficult because the production budget was limited at that time. So to sign any A-list actor for this project was not simply possible. Jason Statham was eager to join this movie, and after seeing his martial arts skills, Corey Yuen was impressed. It may surprise you, but all action and stunts in the Transporter series have been done by Statham himself. Francis Barliand joined the cast after his audition for the character of Tacconi was successful. These 2 actors reprised their roles in 3 movies of the Transporter series, but in the reboot, they were replaced. Ed Sheeran joined the 4th film as the title character and Ray Stevenson played the role of Frank's father. Luan Chabano and Gabriel Wright were cast in supporting roles.
I'm in this because of you, and so's my dad. So we're going to see Carousel.
Do we have a choice?
Besides being a B-rated franchise, the Transporters series performed very well on the box office. The first part grossed over $43.9 million against a production budget of $20.5 million. The third movie is the highest grossing movie of this series with a total earning of $109 million against a budget of $40 million. Collectively, the entire series has made more than $314 million against a production budget of $105 million. These figures are indication of its success at box office around the globe. Apart from its success in terms of revenue, this franchise was severely criticized by critics. The storyline of each part received backlash from critics. The coherent story and pace of each movie was disliked, but the action sequence and fighting of Jason Statham was well received.
Driver, he's known as a transporter. We will make him pay.
Critics praised the choreographing, and Jason Statham as an action star was popular among people. This franchise is only famous for its amazing action thrill elements and performance of Statham.
My boss said you're the man for the job.
But unavailable.
You have 10 seconds to change your mind.
He's coming.
We hope you guys liked this video. If you find it interesting, then subscribe the Film Gossips for more amazing stuff. And what is your favorite film from this series? Share with us in comment section.